8. Yeah, lag. Okay. We're gonna, as I said, we are gonna work on some machines today for um the bees. But as I looked over the list I'm going to need of machines, it's going to be a little bit expensive. Let's just go ahead and make this gene pool real quickly. And what am I missing? Possibly redstone. Yep, redstone. So I'm gonna explain all to you guys what all this is, but first we're going to need a gene pool, and then possibly an analyzer. I can make that on camera because I haven't made one yet. So what am I missing? Do I have glass in there? No, I do not. Un momento, por favor. Glass. Glass. Okay. And if I'm going to get the gene pool, I might as well get the other machine, but in a minute. I can do this in a minute. Let's go ahead and just go over here to our bee room. Oh, when it's nighttime, that's right, they can't work. Oh, whatever. We can go ahead and put this down. Where can we? I guess here's fine, because it needs power, and there you go. It uses about 5 microjoules per tick, but what it does is it breaks bees down. It breaks them into their pure DNA form. Let's just find a bee that we don't need, maybe like this forest drone. Or no, we got a common drone, but I'd actually like to keep these. Just because I can. Now let's just throw a forest drone in here. You can see that it's getting processed. It looks this cool little shape here. It'll get processed into something called DNA. It'll process into DNA. So let's. I don't know where my axe is, but it's fine. And let me get out of here. I'm wondering how I want to do this. Do I want to lay the power line over the top, then have the liquid DNA go up under it? I don't know. So let's just get this liquid duct right here into our building. Or not building, yeah, or not, tank. Actually, you know, I never even use that much DNA. I'm just going to make this a smaller one. Can I do this? I hope I can. Nope. No, I cannot. I'm going to have to make this one taller. Darn. I don't actually think I even have enough. No, I don't. And I do not believe this is the best place to put it as well. It is not the best place to put this. So then, but actually, you know what? It might be cool if I just run the wiring downstairs. That actually might look, or run the wiring down. Let me check on my metals. Okay, I recently went mining. Needed a little bit more copper. Cause let's check my copper reserves right now. Oh, it is low. I have maybe about one stack and a half, not even that, of copper. Let's get the rest of my view. And let's go back to here. Right up in here. No. Yeah. And yeah. 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 Darn it. Oh, well, that still works. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's just connect this up here. Oops. Okay. Lives in a blue world. Do I not have any? No, I don't. Let me get a lever real quick, because I do not think these things are auto-ejecting. So, lever. But yeah, these machines that I would like to make are expensive. I think I'm gonna have to go mining, or maybe next episode we can get into our machine that we're going to have to use to get more materials. I'm thinking of a quarry firsthand, just because that's always good. Look at does this not look cool? It's liquid DNA and it's only got 50 in there. That is because drones are not worth that much. Let me get a princess, forest princess. That would be fine. Let's see how much a princess is worth. Remember that this was at 50. Let's just check how much it will be worth in a moment. 50. There we go. 300. A princess is worth about 5 times as much as a drone. Now let's go ahead and analyze a drone. If we analyze them first with doing this, and we put it in here. Remember, this had 300 in it. 300. What? What is this? Is this a bug? Hold on. I thought that it could take power right next to it. Let me just make sure that it can. Let me go get a cable. Let me just hope it's not bugging out on me here. Get my redstone energy conduits. Throw one down for here. No, it's not bugging out on me. It's actually, yeah, it is bugging out on me. Oh, I know why. Let's just enable this to disable. That is why. It's because the redstone. I didn't even think about that. So let's remember 300. So 400, it basically doubles it if you analyze it. And that's why we will need something called the analyzer. It does exactly what you think. It analyzes the bees for you, but at a cost. You can't just throw honey drops in there. You have to squeeze out the honey with a squeezer. Remember, here's my problem. I'm creating nowhere near enough stuff to actually be able to do this. And I found another one where I can do this. I'm gonna tell you guys something. Get this forest queen back in here. Why did that do that? Okay. I'm going to tell you guys something. I've gotten diligent. Okay? What diligent is the next level up. I have diligent. Diligent is the next level up between cultivated. It's one of the two. There are 2 ways for cultivated to go. Diligent, or industrious, and imperial. We are going on the industrious line, which creates lots of stuff. And it's pretty good, actually. Dang it, got poisoned again. Well, that's what the milk's for. Let's see how this works. Why are you spitting out? Oh, that's right. I haven't even configured this. My bad. Yeah, configure. Yeah, okay. So, anything, any bees, items. So, anything, any bees, items. Now, I have this set differently. You can see it's diligent. That's because, let's just say it mutates into something else. I do not want it mutating because this one creates propolis. You can see I've got a lot of propolis. I didn't even realize how much I had. So we're gonna get the rest of these working smoothly as possible. And Tropical. In a cool world. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, since you need a relatively large amount of DNA for this, I'm going to get the bees that I really don't need, like all these right here, analyze them. Oh wow, that's neat. I can just quickly analyze them that way. Does it take more honey? I don't think it actually does. It may be a bug. But there we go. That'll each get us 100. So that's 8, 14, 15. No. I don't know how much it'll give me. It'll give me a lot. It'll give me a little bit to get started with. A little bit more than 1,000, I believe. Yeah, a little bit more than 1,000. But why not? Let's go ahead and... No, I'm going to keep the rest of these just because I need some. And... there we go. We got 80U. We're all looking pretty good here. You can see we have the tropical drones going pretty nicely over here. We could actually use some more string for these untreated frames. We're running out pretty rapidly here. And I will be... do I want to? I'm going to make another iron tank in here just for honey. And I will be back once I figure out what bee produces the most honey. Hey guys, we're back, and well, I'll use that again. I'm cooking up some brass in our alloy furnace. Now, you may be wondering, there's bronze and there's brass. They're two they're two different ore or metals. Brass is used for pipes, such as pneumatic tubes. I'm going to do a little bit more than that, but brass is from Red Power, which is the mod that makes the alloy furnace. Now what we're going to need is some stone. Let me smelt some of this. Do I have any stone in here? Yes, I do, actually. I can just use you. We're going to need to create something called a project table. So let's just look up how you make a project table. I actually made 3 more lasers just because it was a little bit too slow for me. So, project table. Okay, so we need a workbench. We're going to fully automate the production and installation of frames. So need 1 chest, and I have gotten pretty far in the B area, but I kind of want to do this before I show you guys. So let's get this project table. Now, a project table is pretty dang awesome, I think. So down over here, this is going to be a little complicated. Let me go and get one thing called a plan. Or actually a couple plans. What is it? It is indigo dye, and a piece of paper. Indigo dye is... do I have any paper? I do not have any paper, but I do have indigo flowers. So let's just get some of this dye. Go out here, grab some of these reeds. I should really make a reed farm. Well, I can do that later. Can't I? I think I still can. Yeah, I probably should be able to. So let's make this happen. How many do we get? Do we get 1? We get 1. So let's just look at paper. And boom. I don't want to make all of them into plans. I just want to make a couple of them. Okay, so let's go in here. Now this, as you can tell, let's just say I throw that in there. It's not auto-crafting like the fabricator, but you can pull items out of here. You see, we can pull wood out, and it's pulling from this bottom inventory, not from here. So, that's pretty neat. Yeah, well, I want to go ahead and cook up this stone, turn them into stone wafers, and that's because we need to make a timer. Red Power is big on the use of logic gates, turning them into blocks, little block forms. So we're going to need to make, we already have the stone wafers, we need to make stone wire, which are redstone. and a stone wafer. We need stone cathodes, which are redstone torches, and those stone anodes, and a stone pointer. Yeah. Okay. So let's just make these anodes. And we're not going to make a plan of these. We're going to make a plan of so you can see that it just provides an outline like a normal one would. Just get a couple of you. That's that many you. Let's get the rest of you. We're going to need some more stone. Couple more pieces of stone. I'm going to need some sticks, which I have wood in here. Now, I could be making plans for all these, but that's a little bit too. One stone cathode ought to do it. And you can see it actually took it out there because it didn't have any room for it. It didn't have any other items for it. So, sorry, my voice is getting a little cracky right now. Don't know why. Let's get you and throw you back in there. Let's look up the recipe for a timer. You can see one stone cathode, one stone pointer. You. Boom, boom, and boom. Now we can throw a plan in here, and it will auto remember it. You can see it says stone plan for a timer. Let's get rid of all you. You see that if we take that out there, it's still got the outline. Let's get out of there. We put that in here. It's got a little ghost images of it, and we can actually pull it out. And it'll tell us what pieces that we're missing. It's neat, isn't it? So basically a timer, if you right click on it, tells you 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds it'll pulse redstone in these 3 directions. So let's get you back. I need a piece of iron for this. I'm going to have to make a screwdriver. And now I need to make a filter. Okay, not that complicated, just a piston, a red doped wafer, which is, we're going to have to make a new type of material. It's called a handsaw. Or a new type of, actually, no, we can just make this up here. Handsaw. Boom. Ah, there we go. Now let's take some sand. Let's say about 8 sand. Along with about 8 coal. Why not? Yeah, why not? And it will create red doped wafer, or just doped wafer. It will create a silicon bowl. Sorry about that. 1 silicon bowl, which if you cut with your diamond handsaw will create 16 silicon wafers. Let's get some redstone. About 4 should do it. Put you in there. Get one of these. We do not have a piston. Let's make a piston real quick. Okay. Out of all the stuff, I did not think we would be missing cobblestone. Or, well, yeah, I guess we could see us missing wood. But okay. Gold. Oh my god. There you go. You can, instead of using iron, if you don't have that much iron and you have a lot of copper, you can use copper instead to make a red alloy ingot. Well, actually, I think it's the other way around. There we go. We have our red doped wafer. And what do I just dropped my minium stone? Not good. I do want to make a plan for these just because you use them quite often in red power. You see, I upgraded that one to, I upgraded those 2 chests to diamond while I was gone. And boom, we have ourselves a filter. This is all good. Let's go ahead and go back into the B area. Now I'm going to show you guys something. I made an analyzer. Yes, I have it filled up with honey from a tesseract in the back. I've already got me one thing in there. And let's go ahead and set this gate. I want to set items in inventory energy pulsar. So basically, anytime there's a bee in here, it'll get auto done. It'll tell you that there are items in here. It will get extracted, put into the gene pool. So anytime I just want really anything going into there, I can just do that. So let's take this. You can see we need to. Nope. Need you that way. This here and this may look actually this may look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. So we need a. Ooh, my stomach hurts, kind of. Okay, we need a lever right here. I turn you on just because we don't want this pulsing yet at all. Actually, so I have the sticks in there. I'm gonna go get a couple stacks of wood and throw it in here. And get about a stack. Get myself a stack of string, or as much string as I can. And through here, let's just throw you in here. No, and I guess you know what we could do. If we really, no, I guess we could throw them in here. And now, just because of that, it's looking. I'm gonna go and get a chest and put it on top, and that's because the filter will basically pull out anything in an inventory. So I do not want the string in there. I want the string in a chest above it. So the only really automatic thing about this part is having what? Did not want to do this. There we go. Yeah, another one in there. We have everything in here. Now, if we activate this filter, you can see that. Oh, yeah, it's pulling them out. It's throwing them all in here. Should not have done that. Turn this off, turn this off, turn this off. And you can see it'll go back there in backlog. Okay, let's clear all of you guys out. Okay then. I wonder, will they be able to be pulled into the front? There. Let me clean up my inventory a little bit. So I would like to get this. How I get this? Let me get this fabricator. These two fabricators actually. Over here and over here. So I would like the stick recipe. Okay, then I would like the frame recipe in here. Whatever, you're fine staying there. Okay, then I guess we could have the filter right here. I really hope it does not have to be in the. I don't think it has to be in the bottom. Let me. So let's just start pulling filter. Let's just start pulling these out. Seeing where they go. Okay, I was scared this was gonna happen. We can't actually do this with this. No, we cannot. Guys, I am sorry. It appears I've been wrong with this. We cannot do this with this. I really wish I could have. I can have an auto frame maker though. That's always useful. But you can only do this on an alveary. I'm sorry. Unless we somehow do it in the bottom, but we cannot. So we can still have our frame maker. Oops, that should not be in there. Why am I in cheat mode? These things are still in here. I was testing some stuff out with these. These Nova frames, what they do is they let them die instantly. So, yeah, I had to test something like here, and apparently I guess I just left them in. They've been running for a few cycles, but whatever, it's fine. Nah, I don't really care. I mean, it's not cheating if it's testing, am I right, guys? Okay, you're full. You're full. You're not full. So what we have in here, nothing much. We do have a little bit of propolis. Okay, then. I will go clean up my inventory. I'll be right back. I just recently looked at our cobblestone, and it seems we have a problem. We have a little bit too much cobblestone, guys, and I say that we make ourselves a barrel, which is what that is. We're gonna need some cobblestone for this, but let's just look at what a barrel is. So it's one of those, something about that. Why not? We can make some. We can make a couple of these little mother truckers. Oh no, we have tons of them. Never mind. Hold on. Let me. And there we go. We can make ourselves a couple barrels of these. I'm just gonna make this of dirt and cobblestone. So I'm gonna clean up my inventory real quickly. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw all this stuff in here real quickly. No, I'm gonna put all the stuff in a bag. Then I'm gonna put both of them up. Okay, there we go, and there you go. Now these barrels, as you can see, can hold up to 64 stacks of anything. Now that's a lot. Once you get to think about it, that's 64 times 64 blocks. So I really cleared up some area for us. And then you can see that we are, let's go get some wood. Let's go do something. Because if you guys couldn't tell, we're running pretty good on this peat bog. Yeah, pretty good on everything else. Yeah, pretty good. Ah, it's so cool. Oh wow, you're actually still running? Cannot. Okay, I need some more hummus. I don't see why I just can't plan on that. But okay, I'm gonna get all this farm started up again in a moment. But okay. What was it? Oh yeah, wood. Just get some wood. I'm gonna show you guys something because we're waiting on our bees over here to die off for them to. I guess I could show you guys the bees I've found out so far. You can see that it can only take up a stack to 64. We have a way around this. I will show you guys in a moment what that is. But let's go check on our bees real quick. I've accidentally found two. Another one that I have discovered is the noble. I was not actually going for the noble. I was actually going for the diligent, but I got a byproduct of a noble because you have to really combine the same two bees to get it. So it's the cultivated princess and a common drone. Got purebred cultivateds, purebred meadows, purebred tropicals just because they give me some propolis. Oh, you can see, hold on, let me get this cone out, or comb. Oh, there we go. It's a dripping comb. Now, what do you produce? Dripping comb. You produce honey, which is a 40% chance, and honeydew, which forget what that's used for, but it's useful for something. There we go. Let's see what we can use honeydew for. It's food and an energy cell or something. Yeah, food. You can get glistering melons like that. If you just don't want to add sugar to it, you can get ambrosia, which is really good. You can get blank templates. You can get dissipation charges, which if you have a what's precipitation now? There's a certain thing that you can fire. You put this in a block and it fires it up and it stops rain or starts it. So you can get honey out of honeydew. I did not know that. That's gonna be pretty useful. Also, what I did not know that probably could have came in handy, if you squeeze honey, like if you squeeze honey drops into honey, like the liquid, you get propolis out of some of it. Alright. That's pretty useful to know. So I'm actually just gonna let these run overnight. Probably not these. I may just throw in some regular drones, but also I'm gonna show you guys the 2 new blocks I've created. An indexer, which basically can store all your bees, like by species, type, or by none, really. I like to keep it sorted by species. Got the nobles and the diligent in here. You can see I take that out, put it back. You have to shift click them in, apparently. So here's an analyzer. I'm gonna show you guys what an analyzer does. Let's just get about 5 of these tropical. Throw them in here. You can see that all 5 will get analyzed at one by one, I think. And then this gate says items in inventory. If there are items in inventory, put an energy pulser on here, which means it'll start pumping out items out. See, you can even see bees in there. It's awesome. I like that. Oh, it's nighttime. Don't look at the gate. Oh, there we go. Oh, see, all 5 of them got put out. You can see. Oh, there we go. Got both of those. And we're good. Let's go sleep through the night. And I think that's pretty good. Yep, we're getting pretty close there. The next in line for this is the... I know the next in line for this one is the unweary, which creates the same combs or dripping combs. But there we go. So it was at 2,200 before I started this. Let's see what it is at now. 2,600. That's pretty good. And now let's just think if we have like a stack of 38, for example, which I'm not going to use those because I can use those later. But let's say we had a stack of 38, and what's 38 times 100? 3,080 or 3,800, pretty much. We can use that for that. Be pretty good. Now this block is going to be used for an aviary. I think I've already said this, but that's just for that main purpose right there. I'll be back when these are about ready to die off. Oh, that was actually pretty quickly. You can see I gotten them set up. So just gonna take both of these out of here just because I want to see what they will be turning into. So let's get these out of here. You see they died off pretty quickly. Get my beealizer out. May have to get some more honey, but diligent, noble. Just a little bit more honey. God, you got through honey so fast. Cultivated, diligent. That basically proved useless. I don't know, I'm debating whether or not I should end the episode right now. I've really got nothing left to do decide to maybe throw this honey into this area over here, see how much that gives us. We have no honey. Yeah, it's giving us a pretty good amount. Nothing. I could actually, yeah, between tonight and tomorrow, I'll fix all this stuff, get all these up and running again. I should really figure out how to automate this crap, but a lot of it, you have to get computers to automate it for you, and I'm not good with computers. I've never been good with computer craft. I do not know how to code at all, so I'm sorry, I can't show you guys that, but I want to learn so badly how to code for computer craft, but let's trade out compost for mulch. Got a good amount of you. Starting to get some of you build up more. Let's seed oil. We could possibly get a little bit more you, but all in due time, guys. Yeah. I have finals coming up in a couple weeks. In 2 weeks, I have 3 weeks left of school. In 2 weeks, finals week starts. It's Monday through Thursday. Of the 20th to the 24th, I would say. Somewhere around there. It's on that Monday, near the 20th. So, I'll get all this working out. Don't you guys worry about that. Everything will be going good. Fine and dandy. We'll get all this working. Soon, we're going to have to go into a better source of power. I'm thinking maybe steam, a boiler. No, yeah, boilers. Let's look at this. You have low pressure and high pressure. I think I may go with the. If we want high pressure steam boilers, the problem is we need steel plates, which is by steel. And how do you get steel? You have to put it in a blast furnace, which I cannot get because a blast furnace bricks, how you create the multi-block to get a blast furnace, requires magma creams. I do not have slime balls. I do not have a way to get them, but I've gone so far. I've gone at least 5,000 blocks out and almost in all the directions, and I could not find a jungle biome or no swamp biome too. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but there's a bee. If you look at slime, if you just look at slime, there's a way to craft it by using propolis and pollen. But how do you get pollen? It's a byproduct of a bee type that I'm working up to get. So we're going to have to spend a few more episodes on bees, or at least let me get up to this next line. And we could do that. But steam is a really good source of power. Let's just say that we go to our... let's just look at our steam engines again. Remember the hobbyist steam engine, how it can run on 2 Minecraft joules instead of just 1.6 off of steam? Commercial steam engines, I think, give you 4 or 5. And industrial steam engines, which I'd like to get some, give you 8. So... 8 for steam. So, yeah, guys. My name's Chan646, and what? Oh no, that was just a bug. Anyway, my name's Chan646, guys, and I'm signing off. See ya.